So we keep on going with the second part, that is حروف الخفض وحروف القسم. So حروف الخفض are basically prepositions. Let me give you an example. If I say Salman came from, so what do you expect after from? Name of place. If I say Salman put the book on, what do you expect? Name of object or name of place. So that's the same thing here, prepositions. So he said, the author said, وحروف الخفض, the prepositions, the preposition, once I see the prepositions, I have a noun after that, right? But I'm not talking about prepositional phrase. I'm not going into detail here, but I say prepositions. So once I see these حروف الخفض, these prepositions, then whatever comes after is an ism, is a noun. وهي, and then it's gonna give some examples, right? Min. If I say جاء من البيت, okay, جاء من البيت. Min and minal is because you have two sukun, iltiqa sakinain. You have two letters that have sukun. So in the beginning it was min, like this, min. But you have two. This is sukun. This has sukun. This also alif has sukun. So then they put minal. The iltiqa is sakinain. So minal bayti. Look at bayti. Is it a noun? Yes. How do I know? Well, I have three things that can tell me here. دخول الألف واللام. I have alif واللام. So this is a noun. That's the first one. The second one, al-khafdi, I have jar, I have kasra at the end. And the third one, I see harful khafd. This is harful khafd. So I know that this is a noun. Coming from three different angles, and you see this is it. Wa ila, right? ذهب إلى المدرسة, for example. مدرستي. He went to the school. Is this a noun? Yes. How? Three things. Alif wal lam. This time let me remove the alif wal lam. I'm just going to say madrasati. ذهب إلى مدرستي. So he went to a school. Remember, the tanween brings the article a, to a school, right? So how do I know? How many I have? Three. I have tanween, I have khafd, I have kasra, and I also have حروف الخفض, or I mean حرف الخفض or حرف الجر. Okay, same as وعن قلوبهم وعلى قلوبهم, right? على وفي صدورهم, right? في. So I know that what comes after has to be a صدورهم. So this is a noun too. Don't worry about the meme that doesn't have any letter. Don't worry about that. Do not worry. Okay? But look at this. I have fi. So I know that this has to be, this is ism, and this is harf al-jar. Harf al-jar al-khafd. Okay? Wa rubba. Right? Rubba sa'imi. If I say rubba, I'm not saying rubba ma. I say rubba. Walba'u. So if you remember, not that if you remember, you have to remember, right? When we say fal ismu yu'rafu bil khafdi, so you have the ba bil khafdi khafdi. This is the ba that I'm talking about. Okay, so that's harful jar. So this entire thing is a noun. Al-khafdi is a noun. Right? So it doesn't mean that any letter, any word that you see starting with ba is a noun. Don't get me wrong. For example, if I say baraka, for example, baraka. Okay, it doesn't mean that this one is a noun. No, it doesn't mean that. Okay, so just be careful. So B, when you say, for example, Bismillah, when you say Bismi, basically it is the Ismillah. It's B Ismi Lahi Ismi, but we connected B. You see the B with the name of Allah, right? We start with the name. We start with the name of Allah. Bis bi ismi, but we connected. So this hamza, this alif left. So Bismillah. Okay. Wal ba'u wal kafi. Wal kafi. An example. Ka shajaratin. Ka shajaratin. Ka shajaratin khabithatin. Right? Ka shajaratin khabithatin. So this is a noun. Shajara, tree. Shajara is a tree. Shajara. Ka asadin. Ka asadin. Ka asadin. Like a lion. Salman ka asadin. Salman is like a lion. Knowing that if a lion comes right now, I'm gonna run. Okay, so wal kafi again doesn't mean that if I see kaf, if I see a word with kaf, then after the kaf it's a noun. Doesn't mean that's not true. So for example, if I give you kataba, kataba is a verb. Kataba. So it doesn't mean that since I have the kaf here, this tabara, that's a noun. No. Wallamu. Wallamu. Okay. Example. Li rajulin. Li rajulin. So this is the lamb that we're talking about. Li rajulin. Li rajulin. So this, once I see this, then I know that rajulin is a noun. Li rajulin. So when you see these prepositions, the word that comes after has khaft or jar, right? So maybe some of you guys may be confused. Oh, Mister, you're saying that when I see kaf, it has to be a noun. Okay, but some words has kaf, but it's not a noun. So how do I know? Follow through. You saw the kaf. Look at the end of the word. If there is kasra, okay. Or the other signs that we said, kasra or tanween. So all of this is going to play into. Okay, so that's why I said I don't want you to look at these things are individual things. No, don't look at them such way. وحروف القسم وهي الواو والباء والتاء. Okay, so now is talking about preposition that you letters that we use when we swear. Okay, qasama. When you say wallahi, you never say wallahu. I don't know if that question came into your mind, but you never say wallahu, I will do this. No. You say wallahi. So the waw there is waw al-qasam. You're swearing by Allah. Wallahi, so that's the waw. Billahi, you never say billahi or billaha. You say billahi, swearing also. Tallahi, tallahi, right? So you swearing too, and it has kasra at the end, right? So those are the huruf al-qasam. And you can look at different examples too. When you say, for example, wal fajri, wal asri, wal layli, wal nahari. You see? So all of that's watini. You see? Watini, wazaytuni, right? So those are letters that when you use them, you are swearing. So it's gonna, again, if you look at the end, there is kasra, right? So that's also mean that whatever comes after these letters when you're swearing, it has to be a noun, okay? Because it cannot be a verb, right? So this takes us to the end of this lesson, alamatul ism. So remember we said fal ismu yu'rafu bil khafdi wa tanwini wa dukhul al alif wal lam wa huruf al khafdi wa hiya min wa ila wa an wa ala wa fi wa rubba wal ba'u wal kafu wal lam wa huruf al qasami wa hiya al wa'u wal ba'u wat ta'u. Again, here I said this is not the only prepositions. This is not the only huruf al-khafd. He gave some, right? But as we move on, we learn new things. All right, so thank you for watching us, and we'll see you next time.